Alrighty. Well. Um, Downtime was pretty long. It was pretty long. I think it was about a few hours. Actually, I think it was about 4. The downtime was kind of needed. I guess there's like a bunch of stuff. There's kind of like a entire Dragon Ball kind of like battle pass, sort of, kind of. But I'm not gonna get into that because this is the Save the World status report. Yeah, we're surprised we got one. We're also surprised at the end. I'll give like a little mention of why we're surprised about it, but there's a literal list of bugs, apparently major bug fixes, but some of these haven't even been like they shouldn't be considered it. I'm just glad that they mentioned them. But I'll talk about that later once we get there. But Save the World version 21.40 Homebase status report. Nothing really crazy. We don't have anything like beyond blown minds. So if you're here wanting some big news, well, yeah, there's nothing really crazy. But we're gonna go through it anyways because that's what we do. As the Blasted Badlands Adventure season draws to a close, Hit the Road's van tour reaches its final stop. Hit the Road's final stretch, third time's the charm. Quinn's back at it again to drop some husk. This week, complete her encore for a reward of gold llama tickets in the special 2020 Hit the Road loading screen. Boost your shield regeneration with her upgraded Shields Up modifier as you blast your song of the summer across the Badlands. So, if you don't know, you get this loading screen, as it says, the 2020 Hit the Road loading screen. This is a really cool loading screen. Most people have it. If you haven't already got it, you can get it this week. It actually came on Sunday, so I think today's Tuesday, I believe. So it's been out for a few days already. But it's a cool loading screen, and you guys should definitely go grab it. You just have to hit the road once this week, so pretty cool. And then starting August 22nd, 2020 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, our last driver, Beatbot, wraps up the tour with the Strangelands. Load up the van because Beatbot's broadcast has a ton of modifiers enabled. So we have Frenzied, Slow Impulse, Quick Shot, and Sprinters. Frenzied enemies move in attack 25% faster. Slow Impulse, eliminated enemies spawn a pool that slows commanders. Quick Shot, range weapons do more damage and reload faster. And then Sprinters, commanders have increased movement speed. So it's kind of like all of them almost. Like, it's kind of like Frost Knight's version of like the hardcore, mode and like the hardest mode. So pretty cool. But help be bought out and secure gold llama tickets in the stylish 2019 Hit the Road loading screen. I like how they put emphasis on like the loading screen itself. I understand they're trying to like promote it all, but like this loading screen is almost 4 years old now. So I'm sorry to say, but it's not as exciting as they want us. But if you guys don't have it, it is definitely a loading screen to have because if you're a Save the World player, these are the loading screens that most BR players will never have. And if you're like me, I kind of like to have cosmetics or something that BR players can't have because it's a little brag. I know it's nothing really crazy, but I think it's pretty cool to have something that BR players don't. So pretty cool. And don't forget to trade in your remaining Hit the Road tickets for Rad Llama and crack open an assorted bundle of Rad Heroes and Boombox weapons to pump up the volume. Soldier Hero Tactical Assault Sledgehammer and the powerful Pistol Hot Mix will also be making an appearance in the event store on August 21st and 28th, respectively. So that means it follows each week. So we still basically have a month left of this venture season. Like the next venture season, we'll move on to it in a few seconds, but it doesn't start until next month, which is kind of annoying. And if you're watching this video, I'm going on vacation the 18th through the 22nd, so I should be back next Saturday, I believe. So yeah, I leave this Thursday, and then I'll be back the following Saturday, I believe, or something like that. I honestly don't know. I guess it would something like that. I don't know the days, but anyways, my point is, this stuff will probably come out whenever I'm not here or if I'm not recording, something like that. So, a little heads up. But moving on, Blasted Badlands, we have adventure wraps up. Your tour of the Blasted Badlands is almost complete. Be sure to rank up your adventure season level by completing any remaining quests and snag any rewards you've been eyeing before the next venture begins. Similarly, quest lines like Beyond the Stellar Horizon and Tales Beyond will wrap up at the same time. So if you guys don't have Paleo Luna or you guys don't have anything that you haven't got already this season, you should probably get it before the venture season ends. Now, I forgot, it doesn't say when it ends, but I'm pretty sure off the top of my head, I know it's next month. I think it's like the 16th, maybe 17th. We have like 3 weeks. So you guys go finish it up. I mean, there's nothing really else to do in Save the World. As Archer stated, or at least he said, we literally will not have anything for 2 weeks. The next update is in 2 weeks, which is pretty much right before the Venture update. So hopefully we have something. And then while we're on top of the Blast of Babylon, or Venture kind of topic, in the files, Archer did see, this is not a guaranteed, he just mentioned it, and I'm not going to go over and, be like, oh, the changes. There has been some file changes when it comes to vending machines and repair, I guess, the little repair stations. So I don't know if they will be changing something, or they plan on like doing something that actually helps us or Ventures and makes it overall better. But that could be something in the future that we can see, and hopefully we will, because no offense or anything, but Ventures is really bad in my opinion. The only reason why I grind it, and the reason why I do it, is because I've done it like 4 or 5 times now that I just kind of enjoy it, which is kind of ironic. I don't like Ventures, but I think the time I spend with Archer and AWALR is, it's kind of nice. So Venture time is, 36 hours of grinding nonstop is, kind of fun. But anyways, moving on. The second to last thing, we actually have one more thing after the major bug fixes, but to talk about. But major bug fixes, this is really weird. We actually have not had like any mention of bug fixes in like 2 years. The last time we had it, I believe, was like I think it was like Sci-Fi Llamas. I don't know. They usually don't mention major bug fixes. Whoever wrote this, I'm not trying to call them out or anything, but I don't think some of these would be considered bug fixes. I mean, I guess in their eyes, I guess they are, but they're not major. So some of them are, some of them aren't, but let's get into it. So fix an issue which loot crows were not dropping epic or legendary loot when eliminated. So this was a problem. We knew this was going to be fixed in today's update, but it wasn't dropping loot, basically. It wasn't dropping any good loot, but now it is. The birds are dropping stuff. So if you need a legendary epic weapon or anything trap like that, crows are dropping them, and it's good, because I think it's a great feature, for those lower level players. A gold crow that gives you that weapon with some perks is cool. It's kind of like their way of saying, here's a legendary weapon. You don't have to trade your way or do the whole like trade scam scenario. So pretty cool. And the next step, when playing as Phoenix, his backbling should now appear in the locker once you've evolved the hero and unlock it. So usually with heroes, they have kind of like a cosmetic around themselves. Like I think Base Kyle, I believe, has like a hat or something, or like a back bling. Usually when you level up and max it out, you can either turn on the cosmetic or turn it off. Phoenix is actually fixed now. I actually did not know this was a bug, but I guess it classifies as a major bug fix, but I guess it's fixed. So we know. Thank you for fixing it. The next up, Phoenix has been added to the collection book. This is where I kind of think this is like, it's not a bug. I mean, we knew this, it takes time to add something to the collection book. I don't think it was a bug fix. I mean, usually whenever a new hero comes out, they usually don't add it to the collection book, but that's been fixed. So if anyone's been wanting to put Phoenix in the collection book, you guys can. So for all the people that hate the new heroes. So yeah, kudos to you. You guys can finally get rid of Phoenix and put him in the collection book. And then we have Beyond the Stellar Horizon landmark missions should now have combat, utility, building, and exploration badges. So the Beyond the Stellar Horizon landmark would, like the entire map itself, was actually not giving you the overall score for combat, utility, building, and exploration. It's nothing really big. I mean, once again, like I don't think like no one just goes and does the Beyond the Stellar Horizon map every single day. Like I guess yes, there's a lot of people that do it, but I don't think anyone notices or cares that is doing those missions care about that XP. So but I could be wrong. Maybe there is someone out there. Let me know down in the comments if you actually are kind of like that, but I know a few people aren't. Anyways, moving on, we have fixed some bad interactions with the melee weapons with leap attack with when crouching, sliding, or sprinting. This is good. I actually really enjoy this because I know last update I was like the only person that noticed that you couldn't shoot and then slide right after, or you couldn't jump and slide, which was really like annoying. But that was fixed last update. So this update, basically, if you're using any melee weapons, you can actually slide and easily mantle move freely without having like any glitches or anything like that. And then the last one is actually kind of interesting. I don't know why they did. I mean, like, I don't understand this. I don't really have like a confirmation of what they did or what they mean about this, but Teddy no longer shoots backwards or sideways and now rotates to face the target before opening fire. I think this is a nerf, in my opinion. I would have to test it out to see, but what they're saying basically is Teddy, when you throw it down, it has to be facing the target in order to start shooting it. Now, if you don't know, Teddy is absolute garbage. She is Teddy. Any Teddy is only good in the lower zones. You don't use it in game. You don't use it in like higher zones. Like I'm not gonna run a Teddy build unless if I'm farming or I need it for a daily mission. Otherwise, I'm not touching Teddy in 160s. So this is kind of like if it is kind of a nerf. I don't know what they're doing. I really hope they in the future they realize that Teddy's bad and they need to increase the damage on a Teddy or like the fire rate or something. Give it more weapons, bullets, something. Extended magazine. I don't know. Deck the thing out and give us something cool. But otherwise, that's all the major bug fixes. I'm glad that they actually went over the bug fixes that they do. I know we mentioned it last time at the fact that we didn't know what they fixed and we were hoping they'd tell us, but otherwise, this is the last thing that we're going to talk about before the end of the video. This is the leaked next starter, Save the World starter pack. Her name is Nia. I think that actually pretty cool starter pack. Unlike this month's where I don't like it. I don't think it fits the theme. But the only thing that I have to say about this is it doesn't fit the theme either. There's nothing Save the World related about the skin. It does have kind of a pickaxe that I would probably whack some husk with, but otherwise I wouldn't be using this skin, or I don't know, until it fully comes out. I would hope they actually have some like kind of Easter eggs, at least with the old skin or this month's skin. They have like the Durburger necklace, which is pretty cool. I believe the back bling, like the shot maybe is Save the World related. I don't know, maybe this, but otherwise that is it. So yeah, Save the World status report, version 21.40 is out. Nothing really exciting. I mean, I honestly, I was hoping for at least gliding, but I don't know. Usually when we have high hopes for an update, usually nothing comes out. So I guess I, probably should have expected this. But as for anyone that watches these videos or expects something for Save the World, don't always build up your hopes, because Save the World is a second thought when it comes to Epic Games and Fortnite itself. So you guys don't want to, overhype yourself and, expect the best, because sometimes, you're going to be let down, especially with Save the World. But otherwise, we're going to leave it on a good note and say that we got some bug fixes and we got some stuff, and at least it's not the worst update I've seen. So yeah, remember, if you guys buy anything to Item Shop, especially with the new collaboration, use code Mattio. I really do appreciate it. Anyone that uses my code, seriously, I really do appreciate it. But otherwise, that is it for the video. If you guys like the video, I appreciate it. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I will see everyone later in the daily. Everyone have a great morning and a great afternoon, and I'll see you guys later tonight. Yeah, so bye.